Oh, hello. I am here. Okay, so let's set this aside for a moment. And am I in focus? Focusing is hard. It's hard to focus. Stop focusing on my mic. Let's get this mic situated here. Also, is it audio? Hello, hello. Oh, that's really loud. Why is that so loud? I gotta whisper. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, is that better? No, it's not better. Test, test, test. I'm no longer in the red, so I don't like that. Hello, test, test. A little bit more. Test, test, test. Okay, so yeah, that looks a lot better. I am not peeking anymore, which is great. So yeah, I'm in focus. Let's go ahead and get this setup going. I have two little doohickeys here. This mounts on the table, holding you. And this mounts on to this, holding this. So let's see if we can get this set up here. All right. I wonder if I can just set up the arm and don't have to worry about moving you guys over here, because I really like my setup right there and I don't want to have to move it. Let's see if we can get this going here. Okay. Alright, we're tightening her down. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited to do this video. I've been thinking a lot about what video I wanted to do, and I have seen a lot of activity coming from that video I did 4 years ago. And I think it's time for me to do... let's see how that looks. I think it's time for me to do a new one. It's been a while. Alright, so I guess this goes here. Is that going to be in frame? Move it down. This is going to take some time to play around with, but I do have time. Okay, let's loosen this up here. Are you going to be able to grab that? Oh yeah, you are. Yep, I think so. Anyways. Come on, baby. Aha! Okay, I need to see... I gotta try to see how the viewing angle on this is, because it might need to go higher. I could put it higher than the thing. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's get it connected here. I probably should have connected this before connecting it to that, but it's okay. It's all about fun, you know? It's all about fun. One more twisty. Right there. Perfect. And how does this look? Turn it. Where's the on button? Where is the... There it is. How... Ooh. I like that. Can I... But I don't think that's gonna be good. First and foremost, the camera's in there. So I think we're gonna scoot it up and zoom in. And yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna set this down here. And I got the wide angle lens on that, so hopefully that will help it be a lot better. Why does this guy lean so much? Don't lean. Do not lean. Okay. I think that will work. Ooh. Alrighty. Let's see. How high do I need it to be? Let's see. Alright, let's try to make it higher, I guess. I'm totally making this harder than it should be, but it's okay. By the way, I'll have a, okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, now, is that better? How low can I go? Can I go down low? All the way to the flow? Right here. Okay, so it's gonna have to be right here. Let's tighten her up here. And I am wondering how bad this is gonna be. Alright, is it gonna hold it there? Let's see. Is that gonna hold? It does. It's kind of scary. Alright, let's see how that looks. Not bad, honestly. So I could probably cut this out. Alright, I think we're in business. You're not even recording. That's fine. I need to move all this out of the way. So, let me get something to drink. Man, I don't have anything ready. I need screwdrivers. These are really tiny screws, so I need small screwdrivers as well. Alright, not a big deal. Let's make room. Sorry, mouse. Sorry, Stream Deck. And I am recording good. Do I want to get my professional silicone mat for this? Alright, we got a screwdriver. I actually have my wow stick. Wow. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have a bit that'll fit. That's great. I guess I need to turn this camera on. How charged are you? Are you gonna die on me? Hello? Where's the home button? I forgot it again. There it is. Yeah, so we're gonna do some good stuff here. Let me just tilt it right there. I will. Do I have a zoom in button? Oh, there's a zoom in button. Cool. Now, trying to tilt this up. I'm hoping this is going to be much better quality than my last one. Perfect. That's where we need it to be, right here. Okay. Alright. We're finally ready. I'm gonna have to add like a tag or something so you guys can skip to here. And not have to watch me fumble. Did I hit record? I don't think I did. I did not. Okay. We're recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and sync the video, audio. First and foremost, yep, mic looks good. I need to move the mic over here and extend it. Okay, we're good. I always have trouble with this mic taking my focus away, but I think it's okay. So video sync and clap in 1, 2, 3. Hands. All right, cool. I'm gonna do one last check, make sure we're still in good. Yep, we're good. Okay. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a video of me opening up the Nvidia Shield 2019. So let's do that. To start off, you got 2 screws right here in the back. We need to use a small little screwdriver. I'm using my wow stick. I got this thing a couple of years ago. Also, you're gonna have a really nice overhead view. Man, my shade is gonna be. I'm gonna try and avoid my shadow. Maybe if I point my light down a little bit. Maybe if I add a new source of light there. Okay, that's better. So, as you can see, we got 2 screws. Really hope this is in frame on the camera. We're going to take those off. And I'm just going to get started with my wow stick. Alright. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. It's got some really nice motors there. This is the first time I am opening the 2019 Nvidia Shield. So, we're going to learn together of what this guy looks like. Now, let's see here. Does it pop open? Does it slide open? Let's see here. Let's see how if it's an adjustment slides. Ah. Okay, let's do another look at that. So, are you recording? Yeah, you're recording. All right. So to get this off, you're gonna need to apply pressure here. Push up. And that will allow us to open this. Oh, that's pretty. As you can see in here, it has a nice green. I guess this is so the LED would be green through the. Why am I showing you? I need to be showing up this camera. So this is the green here, as you can see on my camera. I'm assuming that's what allows the color to be green. There's the outside look of it. Alright guys, so this is the inside of the Nvidia Shield. This is the 2019, so if you're seeing something different, then it's more than likely that your Shield is not the same model as mine. I had some issues with that on the last video. Again, this model is P2897. There's really small text here. I know the camera's not going to pick that up, but there's really small text on the back of this that tells you what model you have. So I'm going to put this right here. I need to make sure I'm still in frame. Yep. Put this right here, and we're going to disassemble this guy and just take a look and see what's here. Alright, so these are different screws. I was not expecting that kind of screws, but I think I have that. Are you? Haha, you are what I need. This is a WOW T5 that I'm using, and that is the kind we need. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see that. It's probably not even going to focus, but it's a star bit. A very small star bit. Alright, let's take this apart and see what it looks like. I'm assuming this is the, is that a Wi-Fi? I know nothing about boards, so I'm assuming this is the Wi-Fi antenna. I'm going to remove that. And we're just going to start, there's a clip here that I'm just going to pull. You don't want to pull it by the wire. You just want to grab it, use your fingernail, grab it at the white piece here, pull back, let it remove. And I need to check and make sure, yep, that's the frame. But the goal of this is just to take this apart. Hopefully this is going to be a better video than my last. Alright, so how tight are you? Okay, not too tight. So, oh, it's magnified. Set you right here. And I'm just going to take the whole board apart. We're going to see what this looks like, and then we're going to put it back. Alright, let's go ahead and remove these last remaining screws here. Let's break it loose, and then we'll use the WOW stick to turn that bad boy. Alright. Ah! Okay, well, let's not lose a grip of our WOW stick here. So I'm removing this other screw. Alright, there's another, and we have this screw right here. By the way, this I think it has the same batteries in it since I've got it, so these probably need to be changed. So the board is starting to be a little easier to lift. Let's see, can it slide out, or do I have more just to unscrew? There is a clip here, I see. Let's see if we can pop this out here. Okay, so still being held in place. I do see screws right here, but I don't think that those need to be removed. Let's play around with it and see what it looks like here. I think this is getting in the way of the fan. Let's see, is there a clip? Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and remove these screws. What's the worst that can happen? There is a little piece of foam here. So let's go ahead, make sure I'm in camera still. Alright, and we are removing these two screws here. There's one. There is. Come on, baby. Come on, WOW stick, you can do it. Alright, I'm going to have to just unscrew this one. I don't want to burn my motor up. That would suck. Okay, now this is unscrewed. That was it. It was those two screws that I was holding it in. So we're just going to slide this bad boy out. I'm going to move these screws right here so I don't lose them. And let's take a look at this logic board here. So I'm going to flip it over. So that's pretty dry, so I'm going to apply some more thermal paste. I'll have to go get some alcohol and a Q-tip to remove that and from here. And then I'll go ahead and apply more thermal paste. Here's the ports. They do have a shield on them, so the shield is soldered in place. So if you ever have to replace any of these ports, you will need to keep that in mind. And honestly, it's something that I don't ever want to have to do. But they are there. This is what it looks like instead of a 2019 P2897 board. Here's our ports. You got USB-C, Ethernet, HDMI, 2 USBs. But yeah, that was pretty easy. We're going to set this aside. I want to get this fan out just to take a look. I mean, I got this apart now. It looks like it does have some caked up dust, so we'll go ahead and get that removed as well. This is also using the WOW T5 bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this removed. And I apologize for the head shadow in the video. I got a big head. It's kind of hard to not be in the way. So these bolts have a I'm gonna show the camera here. I don't know if that's focusing, but these bolts or screws have like a rubber bushing on them. I'm guessing that's to help with vibration. At least normally when I see those, that's what it reminds me of. Let's go ahead and remove the rest. Okay, removing the other. And this is the heat block. I'm going to remove that since it just pulls out there. Alright, we are fully disassembling this guy today. Okay, hopefully I can put it back with no problem. And that does it for this. And this is for anyone that is looking to, maybe they need to replace this guy. The model number on this is a BAZA0508R5U. Alright, so we got that out. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to clean that. And this, let's see what this is right here. I'm pretty sure this is the Wi-Fi. Can I get this out? Let's see if I can get it out. I don't think it's going... No, it's blocked by this block here. So this guy, if you want to get this out, you're going to have to find out how to remove this. That may be riveted. That looks like rivets to me. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. But one moment, guys. I'm going to clean this up and we will reassemble this guy. Recording. Looks good. Alright, guys. So as you can see on the top camera, I'm not in focus anymore. Put me in focus. Don't worry about the mic. Mic, no. Me, face, yes. No. Focus on me. There, perfect. Alright, that works. Alright, guys, so as you can see on the top camera, I have a bowl. This is a normal bowl. A toothbrush. A brand new toothbrush. That's important. It's a brand new. Kidding. 2 Q-tips. And I have some alcohol here. So let's go ahead first. Let's clean this fan. And I could blow it out, but I don't really have a good way of doing this. I'm just going to do it over the bowl here. And let's do a cleaning montage. Like now. Let's start the montage now, please. Sorry, forgot the air compressor. That's pretty important. Alright, let's blow this out here, and let's let the dust fly. Looks pretty good. Got all the dust out. That's great. So we need to get a thumbnail real quick. So let's go ahead and get, well, let's leave the thermal paste on. Let's get a nice little thumbnail. Okay, we're good. So let's put that aside. I'm really paranoid about this guy dying, but it does have a light, so I'll better know when it dies. Okay, so I got this clean. Let's put this aside. I need to go ahead and remove this. I need to go ahead and remove this thermal paste, and I'm gonna have to find. My bowl got dirty. Oh, I got a napkin. That works. It's just dust. I'll breathe it in later, anyways. I'm running low on alcohol, but it'll be fine. Shabam. Alright, where's my Q-tips? Let's do 2 Q-tips. Okay. Let's scrape this right here off. Okay. Yeah, I am by no means a professional, guys. So, do not take anything I do as professional advice. If you don't have confidence in doing this yourself, I would not recommend you do it. I'm only doing this because it seemed fun and I was trying to come up with a cool idea. That would be really cool. And I thought, why not go back to the why not go back to one of my original videos, which was the taking apart the Nvidia shield. I thought that'd be fun. I hope you think it's fun too. It is. I'm honestly having a good time. Okay, I'm just removing all this junk. Also, if you hear a baby crying, just know no babies were harmed in the making of this film. The baby is just attacking his brother from the sound of it. Okay, so I got this clean. I also need to remove it from the heat brick, so we're going to do that. I don't know where my... am I in focus? Yeah, you're going to hear me say that a lot. I don't know where my thermal paste is, so I'm going to have to look for that. Honestly... This isn't any type of material. It's just kind of... It's kind of like a hard... It seems like a hard plastic, which is not normal what you see... Not normally what you see with CPUs, and so that's pretty interesting. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Oh, I gotta scrub a little bit harder. That's why it's not coming off. So we're gonna just scrub a dub in the tub. Okay, come off. That's really on there good. Okay, and that will conclude the cleaning portion. That's clean enough. I mean, it's got a little bit going on there, but yeah, I mean, if you can see the material, it may be aluminum. It could be aluminum. I need to get that out real quick. Get out of there. You don't belong in there. Okay, so next thing on our list is to put thermal paste on there. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. And I'm gonna have to find some thermal paste. So I'll be right back. Alright, I found some thermal paste. I have Thermaltate as well as Arctic MX4. I think I'm gonna use some Arctic MX4. And just like I said a moment ago, I am far from a professional when it comes to taking things apart. I'm more of a software guy than a hardware guy, so do not take this amount of thermal paste to be canon. I'm just going to apply how much I think it needs to have. So we're going to do, let's see here. I'm going to try and get it on camera. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright, that may be too much. So we're just trying to leave that there. And we're going to start putting this guy back together. So we're going to do the same. Let me put this back here real quick. We're going to put things back the way they were, one at a time. So first, we had this guy, like so. And let me just get him in the correct way. Let's see. I think it was this way. Let's see here. 1 hour later. Let's do a quick check on the board. So the board. So yeah, that's how it's gonna have to be. That looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this fan in place. The fan was right here. Okay, and we had some screws. Let's see. So these little hooks here, they actually hook onto the rubber gauntlets of the. I have to make sure you're recording. Actually hooks onto the rubber gauntlets of the screw. So I think I can push it in. Probably best to go ahead and remove the screw. So let me do that. Push this in. Let's see, how's this one? This one has the little ridges at the bottom, so I'm going to do that here. Perfect, that guy's in. I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. I'm going to put this right here. And all I'm doing is removing the rubber gauntlets and putting them, as you can hopefully see on the camera above. One thing to note is I want to keep this as stock as possible, so the bottom of these have these little rigid, I guess, spikes. Definitely not spikes, but it's the best way I can explain it. So there we are. I got that in. Now we're going to, you know what? Forget what I said. Both sides have that. Okay. Let's go and put this in place. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, where is my... There you are, and I believe, since we are magnetized... Look, that fell, it fell. Big fell. Okay, let's just put this here. And give it a little crank. Okay. Give it a little crank. I'm going to tighten these down once I get all of them started here. Okay. Alright. Put this guy here. Alright. I'm just going to tighten these guys down. Like so. Perfect. And as you can see, it lines up with this guy here. So what we're going to do now is put this down. I believe that's the next step. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I did put, I'm pretty sure I put too much thermal paste on. So I'm just going to see if I can rub a little bit off here. Wiping up the alcohol here. So what I did was I first used a Q-tip and then I used a toothbrush with alcohol on it to get in the finer places. Now let's try and do a better job with this thermal paste. Alright. So let's not fail. Let's put just a small little dab on there. That's all we need. Small little dab. That, I believe, is perfect. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this bat together now. Turn this bad boy around. Let's turn it this way. Okay, man, check out my hand. Okay, fantastic. Not a big deal. Alrighty, so I want to get this right the first time, so I don't have to remove it. So let's see here. How? Let's drop up. So it just dropped in place there. So yeah, it just dropped in place. All you need to do is angle it a little bit. Make sure you get the ports and lined up and just push it down. Cool. First thing I'm going to do is do my wrong screw. The CPU, the screws here are different. It's actually these guys right here. So you want to make sure you use the right screws there. So let's get those in. And if that's what they look like a little closer. I don't know if my camera's picking that up. They are definitely different than the other screws, and you'll be able to tell which ones go here. They kind of have a, they're not threaded all the way up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this in. Okay, try and do this closely. Alright, so that is on, and I'm just going to manually tighten it. That's as tight as it's going to go. Manually tighten this one. That's as tight as it's going to go. Cool. We're making good progress. Don't forget to plug in your connectors. So there's two connectors that need to be plugged in. This guy right here and this right here. And we're going to go ahead and do that. So let me just get my big fingers in here to push it in. Alright, and go. Go. Alright, I got it in, and now we're going to do this right here. This type of connector here is just one that pulls off and pushes on. When pulling it off, just be careful not to be too rough with it. So I'm going to line it up with this little thing, with this here. Let me... I think your battery died. 1 second. Alright, we're back recording. I lost battery there. But as I was saying, this right here, I don't know if my camera's picking up, there's a gold connector here. This guy just pushes on it, like so. You just line it up, and push it down. I gotta do it like this. Let's see if I can get it to connect here. It'll only go on a certain way, so you're gonna have to kind of just line it up the best way you can. And there it was. And there's a satisfying little click you get when you push it in. So that's all you need to do. Now, I just need to screw this guy down, so let's do that. Wow, my wow stick is handy, coming in handy. Oh, I lost the screw. Come back out. Thank you. Alright. I'm just gonna, first I'm gonna line the screws up, and then I will screw them in. You never wanna just force it in, you know, you gotta go in. Gotta go in just right. go. And one more screw will finish the board. I hope this is coming handy. I hope this will come in handy for you. This has definitely been pretty fun for me to do. I love taking things apart. Right now I'm just screwing these screws in. I'm screwing it as tight as they'll go. The wild stick won't do but so much, I guess, twist. So we're just going to screw these down. Alright. Almost got them in. Everything's put up and ready to go. And just make sure our screws are tight. You don't want to over tighten these. You can definitely break something by over tightening it. Alright, so here is the top. We're going to put the top back on. And the easiest way to do this is which way you want to do it as is find the screw holes and know that those guys go on the bottom. So we're going to just kind of do the reverse of what we did to get it on. So let me just line this up here. Let's see here. Okay, so what you need to do when you put this guy back on is, let me get it back off so I can show you. You're not supposed to go on that easily. Alright, basically, these tabs right here, you need to put the screw holes, after those tabs when you lay it down. So, I hope this shows you a good way of doing it. So, just like that, it'll kind of snap in place. And then from there, you want to make sure you hit a snap on both sides. And then from there, you just push this bad boy up. It snaps. You throw on those screws. Make sure it actually clicks all the way through. I just had it where the middle didn't click, and I just clicked it in place. I have thermal paste all over my hands. I'm getting it all over this. That's fantastic. That's great. Okay, now, there's the screws right there. I'm going to change heads. This, by the way, is the WOW PHO or PH0. So, this WOW stick and its bits have come in handy with this. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this in there. And as you can see, just popping it in there. I do recommend, if you're going to be doing this, if you're going to be replacing the thermal paste, wash your hands before handling the Nvidia Shield. You know? You don't have to have dirty hands when you put everything back together. You do as I say, not as you see, okay? Alright, screws are in. Now, I'm going to take you. First, I'm going to wash my hands, clean this up. I'll plug it in, and we'll see if it comes back on. See you then. You're coming with me. Oh, that's got to be flattering. That was a good angle. That was too. Okay. Here's a TV. This is where I have the shield plugged in currently. Let's get it plugged in. And we'll set you down for a minute. Alright. Perfect. Professional quality there. Alright. Plug it into power. We have a green light. That's good news. Boop. Alright, let's see this up. Cool. Yeah, follow. I guess at this point I can recommend following my steps because it didn't break anything. So maybe later we could do a video kind of what we've already done in the past, redoing some videos we've done. Maybe do a 2023 guide on how to set up the Nvidia Shield. I really enjoy doing videos on the Nvidia Shield. I know I haven't done one in a while, but it is something I'm still passionate about. I just have a lot going on and I'm doing a lot of things. I'm someone that has way too many hobbies. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked this video. Hope you enjoy this video, and I hope it helps you when it comes to taking apart the Nvidia Shield. I definitely learned something today, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And one lesson I learned is I don't recall how complicated the last Nvidia Shield was, but this one definitely was easy to take apart. Probably the easiest device I've taken apart in a long time. 2 screws and you're in, 2 connectors and a few screws and you have the board out. So it's super easy, not too complicated. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.